Hello everyone, Storm 11 here. Today we'll be taking a look into your weekly forecast through June 10th into, if I'm correct, the 15th of June. Now we'll be taking a look at the GFS throughout this whole video. We got extreme heat to deal with, so potential flooding potential still continues out east for the early part of this week. And severe weather has calmed down. Let's really take a look. And also, very cold air coming into the central and eastern United States. We'll be take a look into all those. So let's first take a look at your precipitation here from the GFS. So pretty much here's tomorrow. Scattered showers and thunderstorms continues out east. We got a cold front going on here. Really pretty dry and cool conditions in the central United States, and warm and dry out in the west. There, northeast, kind of similar thing, pretty much dry. Then that moves in. Then a new system develops, brings in another cold front, and look here, this is bringing in a lot of cold air around the Great Lakes. Could be see morning lows around the 40s. In the Ohio Valley, southeast, some areas could see morning lows in the 50s. Up here could be 30s. So very cold air coming in, but it's not going to last too long. Though, here's Friday here. Pretty dry, some wet conditions pretty much all over the place in the United States. Do we got a system that develops out from the Rockies in Texas? Doesn't be too successful, but then we're going to see a potential severe weather threat. We're going to see about that. It's pretty far out. Here's your temperature outlook. I've heard down in summer Texas, I guess it was yesterday, that there was supposed to record heat going down there, and you would not believe what the heat index was. It was off the chart. Yep, off the chart. It was that hot down there. The heat index, I think the highest was 128. That is extreme heat for portions of southern Texas there. Looks like y'all may get some potential cool down here. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out. So here's pretty much right now. Got 70s and 80s out east. Down to several portions. Got some 80s, 90s. Maybe pushing 100 in a couple spots. There. Then we go to the nighttime hours. Really nice temperature for most of the country. Except for portions like Minnesota in the 40s. And here we go into your Monday here. Overall, most of the United States has got pretty comfortable temperatures. Got general 70s for pretty much almost 2/3 of the United States. Northeast, a little bit warm in the 80s. 80s and 90s southeast. Arizona looking pretty toasty with going over 100. Then here we go into your Tuesday. For the most part, a similar situation, 70s, potential 60s up in the north, 80s, potential 90s, southeast again, starts to warm up in the Central Plains, Arizona, California, same thing, but it gets really hot, 110 and 106. So we can see some extreme heat warnings to be issued down that way, which we already have got that issued. Even portions of central California getting kind of similar situations, which y'all had a lot of good luck so far this year, but it looks like it's starting to turn around, going hot and dry. Type of pattern for you guys. Let's see here. I think did I pass Wednesday? No. Okay. So pretty much here's Wednesday night. Out east gets cooled down, but look at west. 111 108. Here's pretty much Friday here. Very similar situation. Even cooler temperatures trying to come in. I think it's on a little bit too cool going on here. 50s in northern Ohio. Kind of doubt it. But Michigan seeing 40s. So really cold conditions there. Really cool. Southeast, pretty much along south, is on the warm side of things. 80s, potential 90s. If we go later, looks like it's a little bit of a cool down for Thursday. Then we go into Friday. Still very similar situation there. Then to your Saturday, warm weather starts to return to the central portions of the United States. Same thing for a good chunk of the east. So that cold air starts to retreat. So here's your cold front going on here. Just kind of gives you an idea. Cold air really sinks in. Below average temperatures for most of the United States, except for the west. Talking about potential nearing 20 degrees above average, which is extreme. That's well above average. Cold air really sticks around until kind of pretty much Friday into Saturday. Things start to change. Cold air starts to receive, and we got some warmer air trying to come back into play there. Severe weather side of things. So here is tonight for June 9th. We got enhanced risk for portions of central Texas. Tornado threats on the low end side. Damaging wind shear will be primary threat. Hail is going to be more of a low end threat. Hey, look, first time, day 2, no risk, just general thunderstorm risk. Day 3, got a margin of risk for portions of South Dakota back into Kansas. Now, last night in Kansas, near Russell Springs, Kansas, there was a PDS tornado. It was a wedge tornado, and that was pretty well unexpected there. Nobody was unexpecting to be that a violent tornado. I think it was only a 2%, if I'm correct. I did not pay attention to it until I found out on Discord that there was a PDS tornado on the ground nearby Russell Springs, Kansas, and on Twitter. Your 4 to 8 day outlook here. Potential to low day 4, same thing for 5. Then days 6 through 8 is predictably too low. Let's see. So potential severe weather possible later in the week. So let's see here. Take a look at the GFS here. There's pretty much Monday's risk here. Pretty much nothing. Whoops. Did not mean to go that far. Tuesday's risk. Pretty much nothing. Until you get to Tuesday night. There's potential severe weather in the Central Plains. We could take a look at forecast sounding of that. We'll get to the flooding potential because that's starting to go away. But some of these are a little bit important. Weak tornado, pretty much just is trash. So I don't think we'll see much of a severe weather event there. Looks like later on Wednesday is giving a risk of severe weather in the Tennessee Valley. We'll see what it shows. Getting some downdrafts here. Potential severe. So we could have a potential severe weather event. Your equinox is very, it's not high. It's near 9 kilometers up into the atmosphere. But Cape is there. So we may get to see potential severe weather on Wednesday. I think that's going to be, I don't know, actually. Day 5 or 4. That's what the SPC has a potential to low. But we will see. Here is Thursday night. GFS is starting to hit something out in the Texas Panhandle. We'll see if that's going to be the case. And let's see here. We got good Cape values. I don't know. Very strong updrafts. Got some downdrafts going on. So I don't know. We're going to see. I've heard there was not enough moisture there on... What was that? On Thursday night. Thursday night. Yeah, no moisture. So, doesn't look to be severe weather happening. Maybe a better chance up north seeing that. Here's Saturday. Not Saturday, Friday. Let's see. See what this shows. Potential tornado. Very strong downdraft, though. Good Cape, though. But doesn't show moisture. That's going to be perfect. Actually, it shows quite a bit of moisture. So there could be potential severe weather on that day. I think that was one of predictably 2 low days. Severe weather really does fire up on Saturday. So we may have some severe weather chances later into this week. That's what we're going to have to start watching here. Okay, that is just jacked up up into the atmosphere, but the equinox is fairly high. Cape's high. Severe hail is definitely there for the matches. If we could take a look, if I'm correct, that is Saturday. Let's see here, Saturday. Yes, there is some moisture there, but it's not a lot, but it is enough for severe weather. And if we go into Sunday, we're going to push this to the east. This is going to be our last day. Cape is near 6,000. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so severe weather statistics we're going to have to watch later this week. Now let's get into the flooding. I'm trying to make this a little bit quicker. So let's go all the way till towards the end of the week. End of the outlook. So, generally, it's really dry out west. Pretty much no rain throughout this week, except in the mountains. Could see potential 3 inches of rain. Got some rain going on around the Great Lakes. Potential 7 inches or 8 or 9 inches of rain. I highly doubt that. One, but we'll see on that one. Potentially nearing 2 inches for the southeast, even the northeast, potentially up to 3 inches of rain. If you look at later tonight, there's a moderate risk out in North Carolina. Slight risk extends into New York, back down into the Smoky Mountains. In day 3, but not much of a threat, slight risk on the coast of Georgia and a small portion of South Carolina. So overall, not going to see too many flooding issues. We'll have some relief, but we're going to have to watch later this week for the heat and the severe weather potential that the GFS wants to give out. So we're going to see if things do change with severe weather, but I don't think the heat won't change that much. So this is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this weekly forecast here. If you do like this video, hit that like button. If you really like my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you got any questions about this week, put it in the comment section down below. I will answer all your questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.